And welcome on a big night here at Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Everton, and they take on Brighton.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's how Everton line up. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. James Tarkowski plays alongside Connor Cody in central defence. Alex Iwobi starts alongside Idrissa Gueye in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Number 30, Connor Cody. Number 2, James Tarkowski. Thank you, Goodison Park. Enjoy the game.
And so the battle commences. Ferguson. Trying to really get at the opposition here. McNeil. On to Tarkowski. Calvert-Lewin. Gray now. And it's Tom Davies. And he takes on the shot. Superb block. He's driven in the corner. Well, not the best clearance. Gueye. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Well, they fancy a short one. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Well, later in the game he might have seen yellow, but not at this early point.
Yeah, but I'm with the referee. It's a foul, but no card.
Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Jeremy Sarmiento. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we know he's a good all-round finisher, but I think his greatest attribute is his heading ability. He seems to hang in the air, he's got great technique when the ball comes onto his head, and he usually hits the target. That's his greatest skill.
Jeremy Sarmiento. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, they've given him too much space. Iwobi. McNeil. Well, he really read that brilliantly. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Really good challenge. Iwobi. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. And it's Tom Davies. It's there for him. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, the crowd can sense the goals coming. Could this be the moment?
Well, they're going for the short one. Gay. Now with Iwobi. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Takes aim. And he read it really well. Fine save. Playing it in. Not the best clearance. Cody. Here's Tarkowski. Calvert-Lewin. And it's Tom Davies. Gray. High quality defending.
This is a message for Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham. Can you please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
Bodies forward and the break looks on. And intercepting it. Tom Davies. Gray now. Davies. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And continues his run. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Iwobi. McNeil. Calvert-Lewin. And return to Iwobi. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Now potential danger. Could it be? Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Pascal Gross. And the emphasis is on creativity. Interception to snuff out the danger. Breaking at pace. Gray. Iwobi. Just the challenge that was required. And it's Tom Davies. Gray. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Gray. Davis. Now with Calvert-Lewin. And now Gay. Idrissa Gay. Firing it towards goal. Nicely cut out. Calvert-Lewin. Everton moving the ball forward with purpose. He will be. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And the goal kick will be next. And he saw the situation developing. And a creative look about this. It's looking promising. Well, thumped clear. Kaoru Mitoma. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Word from the benches that he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Iwobi. Clearing the lines, and so it will be a corner now.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. He continues his run. McNeil. They couldn't maintain possession. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. March. Oh, he's through here. And he couldn't bag the first goal of the contest.
Well, I can't believe he's missed the target there. That's a poor finish.
Tom Davis. Mikolenko. On to Tarkowski. Calvert-Lewin. This looks promising from Everton. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. This might be ideal for the counter. Defenders need to cover. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Gray. And now Gay. Iwobi. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Moises Caicedo. Oh, good vision. Well, it all counts for naught. Iwobi. Trying to really get at the opposition here. A chance now with the corner. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? Corner kick played in. And so there we have it. The first half has come to an end here at Goodison. Well, probably a fair assessment of his first half's work would be a mixed bag.
Yes, there's certainly room for improvement. He's struggled to have any real impact on the game. He hasn't got on the ball enough, and when he has, he's given it away cheaply. But I'm sure we'll see a marked improvement in the second half.
And the game begins. And he takes on the shot. Superb block. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
And it's Tom Davies. It's there for him. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, the crowd can sense the goal's coming. Could this be the moment?
Takes aim. And he read it really well. Fine save. No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
March. And he couldn't bag the first goal of the contest. And now Gay. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Sarmiento. A sloppy pass. McNeil. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Iwobi. A terrific pass. Moises Caicedo. And a tidy challenge. McNeil. Crossed into the penalty area. Calvert-Lewin. Gray. Can they forge ahead? Still possibilities. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here it is again, and the striker does everything right. He hits it across the goalkeeper, which makes it difficult for him, and then the player coming in is alert for the rebound. What a good goal that is.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, strong play here. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. In the right place to cut out the pass. And it's Tom Davies. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And he's broken free. Still a chance. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Gray. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Can he put it away? Opportunity. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Patterson. McNeil. Davies. Nicely timed tackle. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Ferguson. And very deftly cut out. And into the last 30 minutes now. McNeil. It will be now. Everton moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Calvert-Lewin. Davies. Now Gay. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. This might be ideal for the counter. They need to get bodies back. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Substitution time it is here. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Not the best clearance. Interception to snuff out the danger. Estupinian. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Calvert-Lewin. Gray now. Tom Davies. He's taken on his opponent here. Well, visionary passing. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Here it is now, a substitution. Everton unable to retain possession. Can they create something from here? March. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Throw-in coming up for Everton. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Vitaly Mykolenko. 20 minutes to go. Tom Davis. Gray. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. And not cleared away properly. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Calvert-Lewin. Getting the ball forward. Able to get a body in the way. Kaoru Mitoma. Pascal Gross. Not a bad pass it was. Gray. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Doucouré. Now with Calvert-Lewin. Just the challenge that was required. Trossard. March now. Gray. Vitaly Mykolenko. Calvert-Lewin. It's with Doucouré. Return to Calvert-Lewin. And moving the ball nicely. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Pascal Gross. Can they hit on the break? March. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. And now Doucouré. An alert piece of defending. Pascal Gross.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Every pass hitting its target. And it's Tom Davies. Nicely timed tackle. Mitoma. And now with Estupinian. Pascal Gross. And intercepting it. Calvert-Lewin. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Idrissa Gueye. Gray. And space to cross it. Real chance. And just what was needed from the goalkeeper.
Well, so late in the game. That's a brilliant stop from the keeper. Big moment for him.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Who can he pick out? Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Coleman. McNeil. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Doucouré. On to Calvert-Lewin. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Calvert-Lewin. McNeil. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. March. Gray now. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. And strong play here. Alexis McAllister. Oh, managing to beat him. Must be. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So there goes the final whistle. It is a defeat for Everton. Not exactly what they had in mind. I wonder what you thought of it all.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, he was the best player on the pitch today. His movement, skill and work rate were excellent. And, of course, what a time to come up with a goal.
And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
And it's Tom Davies. It's there for him. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, the crowd can sense the goals coming. Could this be the moment?
Takes aim. And he read it really well. Fine save. And now Gay. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Gray. Can they forge ahead? Still possibilities. And he's broken free. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Real chance. And just what was needed from the goalkeeper.
Well, so late in the game. That's a brilliant stop from the keeper. Big moment for him.
Oh, managing to beat him. Must be. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance.